I think I'm live. Yep, I am live, and my keyboard stopped working. That is just what you would like. Fuck. It is actually not working. That is crazy. Crazy technology. Yep. And yeah, YouTube also knows that I am live, and today is 25th of June 2025, Wednesday. Fuck. Today is 26th of June 2025, Thursday, and 6 o'clock. Fuck, I was totally wrong. Fuck. Shit. Okay, and now I will just begin working on my website. Attached full. Yep, server is still running. Okay, so key map has broken. Key map, key map, key map. Ah, shortcuts, modifier keys. This is supposed to be control on the USB keyboard. Alt, that is option. Option is supposed to be control. So, bruh. Okay, and level host 3000, getting data, MCSR, and okay, it is updated. That is cool. The thing is updated. This is in text, an alt text. Alt text is appearing because image couldn't appear. That is the first time that I'm seeing this thing. Okay, but I guess I can change it. And where was that thing? Test.cpp? No, and it was in ls markdown.md. Yes, here alt text. This is an alt text, and this is a sample image. Okay, I need to have a sample image there. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Uh, what is the key map for li? LSP log level. Mm. Vim LSP, Vim LSP, Vim LSP, Vim LSP. Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, mark down. How are the tables appearing? So this thing, table left column. Let me change the CSS. Break words, flex center, reach black. P. Padding XP. One. Back. And stop and run and start. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, I can. Okay, right now I'm just trying new things. Margin Y 20 and border rounded 3XL border blue 400 and can I change the size XL uh, border W Nope. Okay. Border bold. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Wow. Wow. Uh, okay. I can change this thing and put it. Put it. Um, here around this thing. Actually. Yes. Okay. Uh, here. And mm-hmm, this. Mm-hmm, mm, hello. 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 Okay. And tailwind border size. Yo. Tailwind. First. Uh, no, tailwind is already written there. Border width. Border and then number. That would be translated into pixels. Border 8 is very large. 8. Yo. Yo. It does work. Let me give it a nice background. This thing, this thing will become black, and this thing a bit red. 200. Let's see. Hmm. Not good. Okay, and because I've given that as a margin. Okay. Change this into padding and and color does not look pretty good. Color does not look pretty good. So blue 800 and inside color. Blue doesn't look good. Amber. Okay, let's see how that looks. Amber. Hmm. That is not the font that I will be using for my website. But yeah. Okay. Is this thing responsive? I don't think so. This kind of is responsive. That is cool. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 So now I can actually begin working my work. And the website is going to be only black font, black, and yeah, and only black theme, dark theme. CSS body background color black, like this. What the benefit is? No benefit. Sadly. Ah, here where is black? Previous run start. Okay, body black didn't work. Next dot is body background, or maybe hash 00. Okay. Yes, now it is cool. Now it is cool. When I'm going out of bounds, it is still black. That is cool. So when someone gets to the website, they will see black thing, and in the middle, they should see a list of articles. A list of articles. Yeah, maybe in like card-like forms. There is this website that I would like my website to look like. Mm, knowledge is beautiful. This knowledge is beautiful.net. This is a beautiful website. Well, mm, no, this is not how I imagined it to be. No, no, this is not the knowledge is beautiful. No, shit. Or maybe information is beautiful. Information is beautiful. Beautiful. Information is beautiful. Yeah, this is the website. Here there are articles, amazing articles, and this is part of the same website. See, the font is same. Go to any article and fuck. Yeah, this one is beautiful. See how the charts are written and everything. Yeah, I want my website to be like this. The fuck people keep calling. I want my website to be something like this. This looks fucking beautiful. So I would like to have a theme. I guess Mr. Robot red and black, absolute black and red. Red, black would be the background, and then red. This is too much red. Mr. Robot. This is specific part of red, which is in his logo. This is specific shade of red. This is what I want. This one. That is not in high quality. Yep, this one is cool. Uh, uh, color picker. Fuck. Okay, yes. Yes. And then user image color on a screen. Yes, start this color. Where is this? 81216. Yes. Hash. Does this thing work? 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can I give it color like this? Oh yeah, yes, it does work. Uh, D 12 1 2 6. Okay. D 12 1 2 6. That is supposed to be Mr. Robot, right? And I would also need another color. Three colors. Black for the background, red for major things, and one for other things. What is there? Black and red. Other than that, white. Hmm. How would white look? Border blue. But if I gray is almost black at this level. This one might be better. Hmm. No, sure, but this CSS stuff comes after when I've already built something. So let me first build something. Hmm. This function, article. This renders the article. Okay. Okay. Mark down renderer. That is one part of it. And this is supervised connection. This is something I do not need to know right now about. This I can delete. Util. Nope, not right now. App.tsx, markdown and markdown. Yes, this is the main thing, and this is my home page. So first, at the head, I would have a header, and then header part, then the body, and maybe a footer. Very original idea. Div, not capital. Right, and yes. Inside the body, I will have a list of articles and list icon, and those clicking on those icon. Fuck. React router. I have to set up React router. Yep. Okay. I will look into that, but right now something else. Yeah, React router. React router. React router. Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot. Non-copyright music. Royalty free, Mr. Robot. Hip hop. Royalty free music. Is that non-copyrighted? I don't know. I do not want my video to be copyrighted. I already have a few videos copyrighted because of music. React router is a multi-strategy router for React bridging the gap from React 18 to 19. You can use it maximally as a React framework or as minimally as you want. Okay. Getting started, there are three primary ways or modes to use it in your app. So first of all, what the heck is this thing? Learn which mode is right for you. Picking a mode. Okay, after getting started, the next thing is picking a mode. Okay, React router is a multi-strategy router for React. Okay, there are three primary ways or modes to use it in your app across the docs. You will see these icons indicating which mode the content is relevant to. Framework, data, and declarative. These are the three modes. Okay, the features available in each mode are additive, So moving from declarative to data to framework. Framework is the full-fledged mode. Declarative is like minimal mode, and data is like a between mode, single mode, something. Simply adds more features at the cost of architecture control. So pick your mode based on how much control or how much help you want from React router. The mode depends on which top level router API you are using. Declarative, in declarative mode, and in declarative mode enables basic routing features like matching URLs to components. That is what I want. Navigation around the app and providing active states with the APIs. Active states with the APIs like link, use, navigate, and use. Okay, yo. Wait. And the browse router from React router DOM. Okay, that is different from frontend.tsx. Get element by ID and strict mode. Yes, element. Get element by ID, get the root, and then app is this, and then hot reload create root. Import metadata dot hot. With the hot module reloading import is persisted. Else the hot module reloading production. Import metadata hot reload question mark equal to create root element and then root render. Okay, I guess that is a problem. Yeah, React router DOM, and then by moving a route configuration outside of React rendering data mode adds data loading actions, pending states, and more APIs like loader action and use fetcher. I don't need that much. I only need declarative things. Framework, data mode, declarative mode. Yep. Introduction npx create my tab latest install React router. Finally, render a browser router around your application. Browser router. Okay. Uh, Shit. Projects whole and one add React router. Import uh, browser router. Browser router from React router and browser router. Yo. Yes. Like that. Next, routing. In routing, routes are configured by rendering. Routes, routes and route. Router, routes. Mm-hmm. I don't need router, but I do need this thing. And for this, I have to provide a few things. Path and then element. Path is root, element is it how app, just like that. How element app, okay. Makes sense. Should it still work? That it does. That is cool. And now moving on. Here is a larger sample about login, register, different components for everything. Nested routes is crazy. Route, path, dashboard, and then index. Hmm. Hmm. Dashboard settings and this. Hmm. Dashboard slash settings and dashboard. Hmm. Element dashboard. The path of the parent is automatically included in the child, so this config creates both slash dashboard and slash dashboard slash settings. Child routes are rendered through outlet in the parent mode. Okay, inside dashboard. Okay, and this tells the React router where to, yeah, render this. Okay, layout routes. Routes without a path create new nesting for their children, but they don't add any segment to the URL. Routes without a path create new nesting for their children, but they don't add segment. This one route will appear on this one. Okay, header and footer will appear on all the pages. So what I can do is say header like this here, and then all this thing footer. I guess something is wrong with this. And then remove this. Shit, I should not see anything there. Yep, empty. Uh, in here, data is initially null. Data question mark. If data does exist, then this is what you are supposed to return. What? Data dot map dt, and for every dt return article and give article ar equals dt. I think that is cool. Yeah. Otherwise, getting data. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Add this at the root, render this, and yeah, class name text white like Walter, and here also class name text white. Amazing. Inside app header class name text white, something similar here. Oh yeah, cool, cool. Es funktioniert. And let me turn on the fan. Light is gone. Mhm. Markdown. Yeah, color of the syntax. Okay, I want this to be beautiful. I don't think this theme would work because I want this to be like actually some real thing, not like this. This will not cut it. This will not cut it. Nope. I don't think black mode will. Yeah, black would be fine, but the part inside it does not look good. Here, look, border and all that. Hmm. Hmm. Much better. Okay. Uh, text white. Hmm. Yep. That is much more readable. Looks good. Header will be there at the top and stuff like that. Mhm, mhm. And with this, width would be full, and a text, not white. Yes, white, but flex, and just Y center should make it appear at the center, and also make it, let me make it a bit large, and I will make it beautiful. Yes, height 10, I guess, and here also height 10, and also text large, text 2XL maybe, bun hot reload not working, or reload and HTTP with bun, that is not working. I'm the bun hot reload doesn't work. Is hot reloading not working in your bun project? This article gives you three potential fixes from a real developer. First of all, there are two ways you can hot reload in your code. One, hot index.ts, and one, watch this. The first one, hot, watches your file for any changes, only reloads the content. It does not restart the bun process. Therefore, if your new code has some dependency on the process restarting, then it won't be picked up. This bug may appear if you are trying to read bun. I'm not reading. Reload is great if you are only working on content and want to keep state in your server across reloads. If you don't need that, then it is much better to do a cold reload as below. Instead of hot, you are much more better off using watch command to hot reload the apps on changes. This behaves more like traditional way of hot reloading in Node.js. For example, when we use npm, note that each detected change causes the process to restart and the server state will be lost. Bun hot index dot something something. But I'm getting a file as a server. In bun react hot reload not working. Uh, avoid using hot directly with bun as its behavior placement. This one is designed for the API server and the React app. Okay, there's supposed to be something here. Index.tsx, and so yep, here is server. Hello, API name server running at something one. Okay, one hot so and T bundled page in 1.6 one watch source index.tsx. Bun hot source dev, that is what dev does. Bun run build build dot here. Node env production and bun source index.tsx. Bun hot is not working. Bun watch. Use a traditional code watcher. Yeah, this is the thing. Mhm. Don't think I understand this. Bun hot this bun run hot. Okay. Bun run hot source index.tsx. Fuck. Virtual keyboard. Accessibility. Bruh. Shortcut key. Modify. For this, yes, change this back to caps lock, then turn off caps lock, use shortcuts, modify to make it less. Jon Snow, bro, how to be consistent like you? Watching you gives me motivation. Yes, 200 subscriber, let's go. Uh, Watching me gives you motivation. Well, I myself am not motivated. Like, it is like either I have a few options, either I study every day and try to do something and try to get something, try to grow and become someone who I am not currently. Or the second is just do not do anything, just lie down, watch movie or something. Yeah, it is your choice. Do it or do not do it. Consistency. There will be days when you feel like there is no point in doing anything, but you have to force yourself. Watch David Goggins. Refresh. Fuck. Bruh. Bruh. Like, Jon Snow was a nice guy. Still, you are consistent. Yes, I am trying to be consistent. I had to start streaming at 5 o'clock, but I started at 6 o'clock. So 1 hour delay. It is not very good. This thing is not working. Shit. Should I use white to create my app and bundle? Bruh. Get started. It's called wheat.
Vite.
Wheat. It is called wheat. It has you're disciplined. I'm trying to be disciplined. I am not disciplined. I am trying to be. And by the way, wheat, wheat is a French word. If you didn't know, try it online. Why would I try it online? One create wheat. That is amazing. That is what I would like. Then scaffolding your first white project, wheat project. Then follow the prompts. You can also directly specify the project name and view, react, wheat. Hold to query. Uh, one init wheat or one create wheat and let's see project name hold to react typescript swc what is swc in white. Speedy web compiler is a fast rust based javascript and typescript compiler that can significantly improve build and okay hold to install mm, quite a few things and then run dev. And go to okay, I have a few things here index.csx app.csx. Okay, that is done. Run dev on 5173 due to some reason. Host 5173. That is cool. Now, the thing that I want to check is the hot module reloading. Count is number is it is should not be changed yet. Yes, and save. Fuck. Yes. That is now very fucking beautiful, and that is what we will go with now. And okay, so one thing, if I copy something here, copy this thing, or maybe copy this whole thing and paste. Okay, it does transfer between terminal screens. That is good. So I can open a terminal here, Vim here, and copy all the things from here to here. Copy, paste. Inside components, I have UI, assets, okay, public, white logo. Now here, directory, component, inside components, another directory, UI. Inside UI, I have article.tsx and markdown.tsx. .tsx and .tsx. And in markdown, I have this code. Yes. And In article, I have this code. Uh, okay, UI components, and in library, I have utils copy utils.ts in lib. Okay, component lib inside lib file name utils.ts and yes, what are the other things? app.csx. I can just remove. Then app.tsx, my own app index. Uh, and main.tsx is cool. We would need that. And then before that, public. In here, package.json dependencies and shit, what the fuck do I have Zod as a dependency here? Hook from resolver, Redux UI from React, label React, select, no, I don't need that. One plugin, Tailwind, might need that class. Nope, nope, all clear. React hook for, nope. Markdown, yes. Router, yes. This, yes. Tailwind merger, God, no. And types React DOM, types one. Okay, cool. Um, cd hold to buttons package not okay. Mm, here also not should be cool. One I. It is cool. That is bad. Package dot json. Yes, everything has a comma. Yep, seems right. Duplicate. Okay, and what is duplicate? React DOM. Okay, and types one. That is only one. Yeah, other things are only one I at types React and at types React DOM. At types React and at types React DOM, it is only once. Uh, only here. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Expected this, found that. Okay, it is because of this one I. Now good. Okay, now it is good. And now, where are the errors? Three errors. Database dot types. Okay. Database dot types. That is the only file that I need. Database dot types dot ts. Right here. Yes. Database dot types dot ts. Shit, I made a folder. Shit. Dot ts. Database dot types dot ts. And shit. Not here. Not here. Not here. Shit. Outside. Here. Yeah. Okay. And now any error? Database dot types couldn't be found. You know it is right here. Import. Is it because no error? Import article from dot database. Okay, argument of null is not assignable to parameter of type string or null or other. This array type or null. Okay, this is cool. And main.tfx, that should be cool. That is, of course, with components UI article.markdown database dot slash import article markdown string or null. R dot URL old or one interesting for that is error. TypeScript overload matches. Shit, do I have to do supervised things? No, it is because of utils. Yeah, shit, yes. It makes sense. This thing. Yeah. Yeah. TWH. Fetch er.url. Er is of type article, and it has URL. It cannot be null. Expression expected. Mm-hmm. Fuck. String or undefined. Okay. Okay, it can be string or undefined. I can change that in here. Same thing here. Same thing here. No, shit. This thing. But we need to have a question mark. This also. And now I expect it to work. There is no error here at least. Uh, uh, script. No, what is this called? Input string URL request and it promise. Why am I not awaiting the article? It is of type this. Yes. And mm, can I? Mhm. URL, not URL. It is either string or null now. If it is, then ir.url. Otherwise, let me give a custom URL for Mr. Robot. Yep, shit, that is pretty high definition. Copy link address and shit, what the fuck is this icon? This is then icon, otherwise this flex column center. Hi. No, no, no. Okay, yeah, I got that. What the fuck, that URL is wrong, but no problem. What are the errors here? Okay, uh, one install supervise, uh, React Markdown, and remark GMF. One install React Markdown, one and what remark GMF or GMF. GFM. GFM. Okay, it is not in the middle, but yeah. But now the beautiful thing is this. I can merge them and see the changes in real time. I have this, all of this. This should have been a little better looking than what it is looking like right now. Body, background color, hash, that, and that does change in real time, and text, text, and what does this mean, I think? That doesn't mean anything. We can go to out on basics. Um, Text white. Fuck, tailwind is not working. Am I getting? Fuck, shit. Tailwind is not working. No, tailwind is. That should be do like fixable, of course. Fixable, of course. Huh. Uh-huh. One in it. Tailwind. Like no. One. What do we initialize tailwind thing? Hmm. How to initialize tailwind because in React framework guideline. Okay, let's see. One X I init no tailwind CSS and then init. Yeah, tailwind CSS P. One install D. Tailwind CSS, post CSS, auto prefix. Tailwind CSS, post CSS, auto prefixer. One X. Tailwind CSS, init P. Something like this. And yes, I have to import tailwind.css. Tailwind.config.js and tailwind.config.js space with are we cool? We are exports. This is cool. I guess. And then inside, do I already have something like that? Mm, import tailwind css base components utilities with with colon base components utilities. Bruh. Tailwind still works not. Markdown is fine. Markdown is much better than before, but tailwind doesn't work. I am importing it. App.css in bruh or base tailwind package post css missing not import my css app.css and start using tailwind. And post css.config. Okay. Post css. They should be in my other project also. Or not. The fuck? Why don't I have anything? Components.js, something important. Something like that. No? In a styles. Yes, everything is in a styles. Global.css. Plugin, import, tailwind, animate. Import tailwind CSS. Mm, okay. So if I were to do import tailwind.css only in my app.css and add, I don't think I need this. How now? Still doesn't work. Go again. Tailwind anime. I don't think I'm using this anime thing. Using base specifier and tailwind CSS package. Tailwind dot base or slash slash components. Utility. Dev, no error. Hey. And now error. Internal server problem. Post CSS missing dot base. Use host to expose. Error. Internal post CSS missing dot slash base. Is that and tailwind CSS package user white this oh no my god change my boundaries. Then why do I have a tailwind folder? Import tailwind. Okay. I have imported tailwind index.html. Is there a CSS file here? Global.css or something like that. Index.css is there. And tailwind CSS base component and utility. Fuck. 1 hour 20 minutes. I can deploy it though. What the heck is this error? Looks like you are trying to use Tailwind directly as post CSS plugin. Wait, what is inside white config? Is config JSON. Uh, space telescope is mm, assets is just this SVG folder. Index.html is here. So this is not causing a problem. Nothing related to tailwind. Right, yep. Uh, I have this now. Do you have this tailwind CSS, tailwind merge, tailwind CSS primary. One tailwind CSS post CSS two packages remove. Restarting server, okay. Mm, mm. Error is still there. Tailwind CSS post CSS insync dot slash piece. What does that even mean? How to set up tailwind CSS and white? One install tailwind CSS and tailwind CSS white. Okay, white and inside here import tailwind CSS from white and plugins add tailwind CSS. Okay, in CSS import just tailwind CSS and nothing else. Uh, I can delete this app.css, yes, app.css, and then go tailwind, start your project. Make sure your compiler CSS is executed. Okay, this might or might not work. or might actually not work. Index.css is in main.css is importing index.css. Uh, you don't have to do this, or you do have to import this. Fuck, awesome. Text is white. Now, here, body, background color. It works. That is cool. It does work. And I have my header, my footer, everything. We can. I can begin creating components. Yes. In main, React router is what is needed. Browser router and routes. Unused, okay, doesn't matter. Browser router and then route and then route. Paths slash element. Ah, that is cool. Router, route. Yes. For now, let me change this with a custom component. Uh, and this is the thing. And inside this here, my app will be fetching all the data, and that data will be given to a lower component, and that component will render things. Not UI. Okay, yes, UI. Article list.psx and export default article list. Doesn't take in anything. Just return tip for now. Not it. And add this. Okay, that is the only one there. I can switch between them very fast now. And it will get some data about an article. Yeah, data about an article. An article because article starts with a grammar. Yet, uh, article. I think I can just change this to article list. No, 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 no. That function will just take in the whole data. Yeah. Import article list. And do I see a hello outer header? No, I don't because tailwind. Hey, no, text is white, so I should have seen a hello. Anyways, data. It will take data. Data is of type list of articles or null. So why are there like four things now? I am stupid. What the fuck? Yes, fuck. This is the one. This will be and data, and that will be a type article list or null, possibly. It is declared, but its value is never read. That is on purpose. Data equals data. And this will be rendered here. Article function. Okay, and right, but this is not what the article function return. This is supposed to return list data question mark if data, then data.map dt return dt dot have id. I don't need id. I need title and icon. Getting data or loading dt dot title, just the title and the icon would be cool. And class name and icon I have to get, and then okay. I only have URL. Okay, so image source is dd dot icon okay, cool. And image, what is going to be the maximum size of this thing? Max width, wait, not of, yes, of this thing. Yes, maximum width 15, I don't know, 14. 14 is big. Border, border, red, 200. Yes, 15, 14 is too small. It should be 40. Let me give in pixel. Hmm. That could actually be true. Right. Mhm. Yep. What do I need in something like this? The title and the image. Okay. And last name, width, or more like max width is going to be full, just like full, and that is going to be maximum width when the thing is the smallest. When it is, I can say max width 300. That does sound cool. And make this thing flick and flick column and align middle and align middle. Yes. Hmm. No effect. Of course, no effect. Class name, click, justify center. Can I do clicks here and will justify center work here? Yeah, I did. So, this thing is not in the middle. Okay. This thing is not in the middle. Why I have an align middle? I think align middle is not the way to go. This way center, items center. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. Uh, nope. Cool. And text should be a little bigger. Mm. What? What's functioning? Why is it not getting bigger? And yes, shit. Yes, RF, cool. Okay, move whole to whole. CD cold and package.json. Okay. Code doesn't exist. Yes, this is right. One run dev. Yeah, good. Nothing in here. I've got the components, UI, article list. Okay, and let me do article icon dot phx. Of type article. Okay, shit. This is not required here. And return this thing. Article. And this thing also to article. Yeah, cool. And now an article icon. Data. Let me also make this thing repeat. Get data, get data, get data. Make data equal to that thing and data with double A dot push what push make a copy for let I equal 0, I less than 10, I plus plus Data equals, how do I make a copy of an object? How to make a copy of an object in base? Clone. Yeah, that's what I thought. And yeah, that would work. Can understand it because I think this is going to be, this will increase every time. So let me reduce. It will double or fucking no, it will fucking hell. No, it is not appending anything. It is just making copy. Yes, okay. Yes, something I can do. Let it go. Okay, right. And this is my copy. Data dot push. Will pop my join. No, not data. Data dot join. Data than this. Mm, PP question mark, and if it is, then this L an empty array. There's not assignable parameter of type string. Ooh, what is a string? Hmm. How do I clone of this should be working. This should be working. Shit. All right. Fuck. My bad. It is because join with something else. One cat. I think. Okay. And shit. Only one. Uh. mm, It's functioning. Data.concat. Concat the new article. Make a copy of the data and then put that copy at the end of data. So why is this not working? If I do this, then I should not see anything, and I do not see anything. Why is let data? I make data and then data.concat. What is this? This method returns it. Okay, bruh. Okay, that is cool. And yes, shit, because I did it 10, so it goes 10 to the power of 2, which is crazy, and this should be good enough. Now I have 16. Let's change it to 3, and now I should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8, 8, 8. Yes, there are only 8. 8 of them. Okay. Some flex things that you will have to do, and some other things. But I guess that I will do tomorrow. And for now, I will be ending the stream after taking a quiz. After taking a quiz, I will end the stream now. First, a quiz of African capitals, and then I will end the stream. This will be the end of today's stream. No one is watching. Yeah, with El Cheers, Angola, Luanda, Benin. Fuck. Porto Novo. Yes. Burkina Faso. I do not remember the spelling of Ouagadougou. And Burundi, Gitega. Cameroon, Yaoundé. Cape Verde, Praia. Central African Republic, Bangui. Chad, N'Djamena, N'Djamena. Comoros, Moroni. Democratic Republic of Congo. Kinshasa, Kinshasa. Congo. Brazzaville, Villa, Brazzaville, Brazzaville, Villa, Ville, Sa, Ville. I don't remember the spelling. Djibouti is Djibouti, Egypt, Cairo, Equatorial Guinea, Malabo, Malabo, Eritrea, Asmara, Asmara, fuck, Eswatini, right there. Addis Ababa, no. Addis Ababa is Ethiopia. Addis Ababa. Gabon. Gabon. Where the fuck even is Gabon? Gabon, I think is Libreville. Gambia. Banjul. Banjul. Ghana. Accra. Guinea. Conakry. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, Bissau. Ivory Coast. Yamoussoukro. Kuro. Yamoussoukro. Kenya. Nairobi. Lesotho. Maseru. Liberia, where the fuck even is Liberia? Liberia is right there. And what is the capital of this thing? Maputo. No, I think Maputo is Mauritania or Mauritius, something. Yeah, Mozambique or yeah. Libya. Libya is Tripoli, Madagascar, Antananarivo, Malawi, Lilongwe, Mali, Bamako, Mauritania. No, no, so Mauritius. Mm, no, Victoria is not Mauritius. Mauritius, capital of Mauritius. Some Port Louis, Port Louis. Morocco, Rabat. Namibia, Win Windhoek, Windhoek, fuck it. Niger, Nai, Nai, something like that. I don't know. Niger, Abuja, Rwanda, Kigali, Senegal, Dakar, Seychelles, Victoria, Sierra Leone, Freetown, Somali, Mogadishu, 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 South Africa, Cape Town, and Pretoria, Pretoria, some Pretoria, South Sudan, Juba, Sudan, Khartoum, or time up. Oh, you go. Okay. Brazzaville, double Z. Okay. Brazzaville. Mababin. Shit, of course, yes. Fuck. Yes, Eswatini is there. Okay. Eswatini, Mababin. Yes. Okay. Control Monrovia. Yes. Okay. Niamey. Khartoum. South में Tanzania Dodoma Tolo में 22 में Uganda Kampala Zambia Lusaka, and then there is Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is Harare. Okay, that is cool. Next time I will get them all correct. And for now, this is the end of the stream. Just 5 more seconds or 10 more seconds to make it up to 2 hours. And now, yep, bye.